I had a question. Well, actually, I was thinking about we were talking about earlier when the Drewski skit and sort of the conscious rapper and the title of Earl's new album, and sort of how a lot of our everyday discussions and sort of even among peers or even maybe even like circles like this sometimes it's shrouded in irony and sort of like this fear of being perceived and like really speaking your mind and sort of what do you guys do to sort of combat that and sort of to be earnest and honest, in a time where a lot of people find difficulty to do so.
Y'all are amazing with these questions. We are like really locked in, I feel like. I love that. Do y'all have any thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thanks. That was a great question. I'm at a kind of a later stage of that right now, where I'm really beginning to dissect this idea of performance, like subconsciously how I perform. Like, we're on stage, you know what I mean? And I can think that I'm, being authentic. I can truly believe that, but like, I'm still on a stage with lights on me with a microphone, and that
Cameras.
is changing the way that I'm showing up. You know what I mean? I just think it's important for me personally. It's kind of answering even the previous question. Like, I just bring a lot of these questions that I have to God because I know that I can't answer my own question at times. I just give it to God or my concept of God. Where I'm just like, how do I make sense of like like I don't always want to be joking all the time. How can I show up without? How can I say what I need to say without joking? Like sometimes when I'm around my white friends, like white men, we do this thing where it's like poking fun, but like mean. And I said to someone, my brother, I was just like, yo, bro, like I love you. I don't want to like be mean to you, or be mean to one another. Like, how can we just be kind? Like, what does it look like to just not do that? And he was like, bro, like, I feel the same way. So again, returning back to like that curiosity, because it's like, yeah, it's like, I'm trying to impress this guy who's trying to impress this, like, who am I without that performance? That's like a real question that I've been asking myself. My therapist was like, bro, think about all of the people that you look up to. And I just started going like down the list, and it's like these pillars, these people, and it's like these are just flawed people as well. Like, how can I just be, And what works for me is I literally would just be like, Spirit or God, please help me just be today. Just allow me to truly be my true self. You know what I mean? And allow me to help somebody. And when I align with that, everything seems to like work out versus when I'm operating out of complete self-will and I'm trying to do the jiggy little things. And it makes me think of like basketball. Like, we like the stuff, but it's about the fundamentals, you know what I mean? And
Think about your friend though too.
whom?
When the friend that you were just describing, where you're being mean to each other, and you're like, why are we doing this? And then when you voice that, he goes, yeah, you know what? I don't really like it either.
Yeah.
I think that's another part of it. When you are vulnerable and you are authentic, there are going to be people who connect with that.
Word.
Even if half of the room or 3/4 of the room are like, yo, look at this cornball. But at least you can live with yourself and you can connect authentically with other authentic people.
Exactly.
And that's what life is about.
You gotta embrace the corn.
For real. I really think that's what it's time for that. It's
Yeah.
really time for that. I'm down for it. I'm tired of walking around with resentment and just judging people for existing. I'm like, oh, his shoes tied too tight and this, da 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 da.
Right.
That's corny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's corny.
Yeah.
That's corny.
Yeah.
I agree also. Yeah.
I mean, also, like, people are gonna not fuck with you regardless of what you do. So, like, I would hate to have somebody hate me and I wasn't being myself. Like, Like that shit feels so crazy. To be like, oh, you hate, bro? I had the mask on, man. I got so many layers that you could hate. Like you don't even know. You don't even really. And it just feels so embarrassing to look back at who you were when somebody didn't like you, and you're just like, damn, I wasn't even being the real me. That shit
changed.
I changed. I'm worse. Come back. I'm worse.
That's the butterfly, you know, with the caterpillar and the butterfly. Like, damn, bro, you changed, you know.
Yeah, right.
I love that one. That's very live, laugh, love as well.